I'm here. I don't know how, but I am. And this light is way too bright. Let's take it down a couple notches, shall we? That was intense. That was so intense. Let's see. Cameron. Get Cameron in here for a second. Let me see. Yeah, I'm live.
Okay.
Hi, Selma. Thank you. I need my cards. They're over there somewhere.
All right.
No,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Other ones. I don't know where they're at. Never mind. I've got them. I've got them.
You did.
Hi, Olga.
You had your record.
Let's see. Let's see. How is everybody today? How's everybody doing today? So I'm a little bit late because I'm just running like a chicken with my head cut off. Seriously, like I had bacon on the grill. We're having BLTs for dinner, so I had bacon on the grill on the Blackstone. I'm in the middle of Halloween decorating. I do that, and I often wonder why. Because it's a lot. And it's a lot for Valentine's Day, even though we don't even celebrate it. The decorations are so cute. And I do it for St. Patrick's Day. We're not Irish, but it's so cute. Christmas is the obvious one, but Halloween starts it, and then I take the Halloween stuff down, put the fall-ish, um, Thanksgiving-ish stuff up. So that's super cool. And I don't know, it's fun. And I wasn't able to do it when I was sick, so I'm kind of getting back into it. But let me see what's happening over here. I have glasses in case I need them, but I don't think I need them today. I think my sugar's in control and I can see today, so that's a good thing. Um, good then, eh? And meh. Good is just moody as fuck. Um, gosh, Salma, I was moody really bad the other day. So moody. Lee was like, "What is going on with you?" And it was just moody. That's all. And I don't know. How many of you? There's only 8 in here. Hi, Angela. Um. So how about who saw our last live? Who saw our last live? I believe it was Friday. Could have been Saturday. I don't know. Who saw it? Because it was intense. Because Lee and I watched a documentary that we didn't even know existed. And we were shocked and stunned. Um, go for it, Salma. Um, um, and it's whatever it's whatever you want to send. It's not there's no set. I'm just gonna do a 1 card pull, and I'm gonna let Spirit tell me which deck. So, um, anyway, so we watched that documentary, and we were. I I'm gonna tell you this. I was crying, like there were tears coming out of my eyes, and anger, and so many emotions that I had to release. I had to go out back on our back deck, and I just had to sit outside for a little bit. I mean, it could have been just a minute, and just be in the silence and the darkness, and just try to realign, because the emotions, all of them came up. I'm still just scared of what things were said, and I'm y'all y'all it's some scary stuff out there. And the worst part was we recognized so many terms and so many things that were ours, and we look back at the timeline and they're ours. Some of the programs are ours, and they were taken, and a lot of our worksheets and things that we had been told had been taken and shared, and tried to work with it, and we was like, I made kind of a big deal out of it in the beginning, and Lee's like, it's not that big of a deal. They're not going to be able to use it like we do, but they can use it for horrible things, and they are. So listen, I don't want to talk too much about it because it's really disturbing. So I hope you don't find it. I hope you don't watch it. That's what I hope. Yeah. Um, let's see here. Most of the live. Are you talking about? I am talking about that documentary. Yes. Um, um, there's a documentary on I don't even remember what platform it was on. I think it was Amazon. But I'm not 100% sure. But I don't I would recommend not watching it. It's turned the twin flame dynamic into a cult, and it's pretty damn scary. And I really wish that we could wash our hands of this term twin flame. I really wish we could just wash it away, because it focuses on something that it isn't. And hopefully, Lee and I can get a hold of that reporter, and we can help her understand what this is about. And it's not about any of that. Um, it's it's pretty brutal. But anyhow, let's talk about something super exciting. I don't know if you guys have heard what we're doing. Um, yeah, yeah. I I'm not gonna lie. I threw up. I did. I did. And since I've been sick, we keep these little emesis bags, throw up bags. Cameron, honey, what are you looking for? Okay. Um, these throw up bags, I keep them everywhere throughout the house and in the cars because I'm often nauseous, but I was super nauseous back then. But I've kept them around, and I just happened to have one next to the couch where I sat, and it was not a good time. It was not. I was sick. It was horrible. Um, um, thank you, Palladian. It was a lot of physical shaking off. I did take a nice warm bath, and it helped. And um, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Um, thank you. Really, we just want to do what we're supposed to do, right? That's what we're doing. And so I am really excited. I might be more excited than Lee. I might be more excited than anybody about what we're doing. It's intense. I'm going to tell you that you are going to see in this program Lee and Sherry crying, Lee and Sherry vulnerable. I might have a few feelings come back where I need to flick him in the head, but I won't flick him in the head. I'll act like it. Can't believe you did that. So we are having a program, sort of like a 30-month course. 30 months. You know, that's over a year. 30. Right now, there's only 29 videos in our journey, but there will be 30 and probably more after that. But this is just a 30. So, Lee and I are going to run a program where we are live with you those of you who want to join us and go with us on this, we are going to watch our journey from episode 1 all the way to 30 with you. We are going to stop the videos, start the videos back up, stop the videos, ask questions, answer questions. We're going to be like, stop that. I no longer resonate with that. We're going to see how our belief systems have changed. We're going to feel all of the emotion. By the way, oh man, my straw's clogged up. Anyway, I'm diabetic. I get dehydrated. Deal with it. We are going to go through all of the emotions of our journey. By the way, we've never watched our journey. Lee and I have never watched our videos, not even one of them, especially our journey. We lived it and we didn't want to relive, but now we do. And I'm gonna pull a card for Salma real fast. And I put the Cash App address in here. I'm doing one card pulls for whatever donation you feel fit. And Selma, I'm going with what I call the white deck. If you know the difference in the blue and the white deck, the white deck here is an energy and spirit oracle deck, right? I know most of y'all have heard the stories about my deck, but I'm going to pull you a card. This one right here, Spirit tells me. And Selma, your card is upside down. And it is the number 3, sensitivity and strength card, right? But it's upside down. So it also says tapping the force within. This is for Salma. And it is number 3, the number 3 card. And I'm going to read this for Salma, and then we're going to talk about this journey. Guys. I'm so excited. Strength and sensitivity reversed. I didn't think I was going to need these, but I seriously do need these. All right. Reversed. This card reversed reveals the strength that flourishes within you, yet sometimes remains untapped. Being sensitive doesn't mean you have to be passive. It's time to bring some active yang energy to your life and stand in your true power. If you have a difficult time expressing your needs, take action or make requests of the people around you. You must challenge your old fear-based habits. You have a deep inner strength that can help you. Do you say all the, wait a minute, that, blah, 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 blah. You have a deep inner strength that can help you. Do and say all that empowers you. Call upon your own higher self and your spirit friends for the courage to speak up. Take control and drive your own destiny forward. No matter how sensitive you are, you now have the power to realize unlimited strength of your soul. No matter how sensitive you are, you now have the power to realize the unlimited strength of your soul. Ooh, that's big. Ooh, I hope that resonated. Let me go in and there we go. Let's see. Here we go. Anyway, so who does that sound fun? Does that sound fun to you guys? Does it? So we're going to go on this journey together. We're going to, here's the interesting thing. I don't think a lot of you people know this, and it's pretty interesting. The interesting thing is, there are things we didn't tell you. There are things we've left out. Not because we wanted to or because we needed to, but because there just wasn't enough time. We'd still be doing videos on our journey. So we're going to talk about things that and instances surrounding the things that you already know. We're going to be talking about why, where we went, who we were with, what we were thinking, what we were feeling, what we were doing. Cameron, if you're searching for the bacon,
No, I'm not gonna do the bacon.
made bacon. We're gonna make sandwiches in a little bit. Um,
Just looking at the decoration.
Thank you, Cameron, and they're running around like
The fabulous. Awesome.
I don't know. Um, let me pull this up here. Let me pull this up here. So things you don't know, things you didn't know about our journey, and you're gonna know. Um, we're doing a monthly membership of $111 a month for 30 months. If we're also making a VIP membership, if you want to pay in full for the whole 30 months up front, then you get $330 off and you get so much cool stuff. You get an hour a month session with me and Lee. That's 30 sessions, y'all. 30 sessions with me and Lee. You also get um, um, you also get what else you get? There's so much cool stuff. You get a discount off of any of our programs. Oh, you get a gift every month. Every month you get a gift in the mail. I got the coolest things. And every month you are going to get you're going to get a little gift in the mail if you're a VIP member. And so cute and so cool. And we're going to be doing a lot of games, not raffles, but games, contests, things like that. I'm going to pull a card for Rosa. I'm pulling from the blue deck, and here's your card. Your card is the number 28 card, Rosa, and it's the victory card. It's the victory card. And it's the number 28 card, and I'm going to read it for you. All right. What did I say? Number 28. Number 28. Here we go. All right. This card shows a beautiful spirit. I'll show you the card. This card shows a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement of your achievement. Success is on its way, and you have a sense of pride in what you've worked to accomplish. The achievement may be a great outer success, or it may be a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort towards. Enjoy this sense of accomplishment, but be careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer triumph to bring great changes, but often there may be still one inner work to do. Let yourself open to victory. Let yourself be open to victory on every level now. Ooh, I hope that resonates with you because it felt like it did. I felt it. I felt it. Can I turn this off? I think I can. So thank you, Rosa. So I'm super duper excited about this course because it's going to be super healing and super clarifying. And it's going to be something interesting for me and Lee to experience watching this journey together with a bunch of people in the room. Now we're doing this on the third Saturday of every month and then the fourth Sunday of every month. So if we have to continue to watch a video because it was kind of long, because we made them kind of long back then we'll cut it, answer some more questions, and then resume it the next week when we come back and then answer questions, and then we'll be ready for the next video. So yeah, so we're not going to take a whole lot of people because we gotta have some time and room and to answer some questions, and with starting and stopping and all that stuff. It's going to be a little bit time consuming, but we're going to get through it, and we're going to really, really, really focus on the meat of what we went through in our journey. Now looking back, why we made some of the decisions that we made, how to keep you from making the same decisions that we made, because you don't have to go through all that. We already did it for you, right? Some of you still might need to go through some of that shit. I don't want to anymore. but we're gonna watch it, and we're super excited. Rosie, did that resonate with you at all? I'm curious. Hi, Carlos. I'm doing awesome. Hi, Ash. I feel great. I do. Mm, I got some things coming up, but they're not horrible things. I got some testing coming up and some things on my liver. I'm already in liver disease, but we're reversing it. We're working our asses off to make it go away. So we're doing that. And I want a healthy liver. I'm working towards it. I'm going to continue to work towards it. I'm going to continue to do the right things and eat what I'm supposed to eat and really just be careful with what I'm putting in my body, right? Um, I'm basically doing a lot of Mediterranean things. I'm eating a lot of beans, a lot of protein too. I'm really just trying to watch what I'm doing. So there's that. Um, but other than that, I feel great. I've never had an issue with headaches. Never, never, never. Not even. You know what? I was in my 30s before I ever got my first one. Even in my 20s, when I was hungover, I never got a headache from it. I thought I was an anomaly. Right? I was like, I don't have a headache. I don't even know what a headache is. I've never felt a headache. Um, I felt some like sinus pressure or something, but never a bad headache. But for some reason, I'm suffering with these migraines, and they only come on like during pretty stressful situations. So um, right now we're working on a pretty stressful little medical procedure that I have to go through. But financially, it's hard because Lee and I, we don't have conventional jobs, so we have to pay for our insurance, and it's this procedure isn't friendly. So we're working towards it, and that's what we're supposed to. That's what we're meant to do. So, nevertheless, we are um, going to be watching these and with you, and hoping that you get as much out of it as we do. And I just for some reason am super excited about this because I dreamed it first. Spirit gave me the dream, which is what happened with root camp, right? And I'm super excited. So I'm excited. We're gonna chill out on the couch, get a nice cold drink or a warm drink, maybe some hot chocolate or some coffee or a glass of wine. I can't have wine, but I might have a non-alcoholic beer with y'all, and some ice. We're just gonna chill out on the couch with a blanket, and we're gonna um, cuddle, and we're gonna watch this journey. Episode one will be fine, I think, right? And we're going to get excited and explain to you all the feels and what we were seeing and why we were confused and all that stuff. So, um, I'm, I know that, I know that there's going to be tears. I know that there's going to be emotion. And I know that Lee and I are both going to look at each other and go, what did we do that for? What was the point of that? Where was I at? And what was making me lean in the way that these decisions were having me go? Yeah. So it's going to be pretty emotional, but I know it's going to be so healing. It's going to be healing for us. So you guys get to join in us. Um, I don't know how to. What's it say? Skip ads. I don't know what that meant, but I hit it, so y'all didn't have to go through it. I don't know what happened. Um, but is there any questions out there? Let's talk about questions, because if you have any questions about this program, I'm happy to answer them, because I'm gonna tell you I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I want to watch this so bad. I really want to watch it more now than after watching that documentary than I did before, because um I I'm still taken aback by it. So um there's there's so much truth going to be happening. So much truth and so much vulnerability. And I know I'm going to feel angry. I'm going to feel confused. I'm going to feel sad. I'm going to feel happy. I'm going to feel elated. I'm going to feel, yeah, I'm going to feel a lot of things. And I know Lee is too. So I'm glad to have you guys with us. I'm glad to have the support as we go through that journey. The support's going to be a big deal. Hi, Sharon. I feel good. I feel good. Um, I do feel good, but I just really feel like this is needed, and now's the time. I didn't. We had told ourselves we'll probably never watch it. We'll probably never watch our journey. We lived it. Why watch it? I think we've even said it in a couple videos, and here we go. Um, be with us for episode 1, and this is and the rest of them. I mean, it's gonna be really fun, and be with us. I want you to be with us. I really, really do want you to be with us. So, um, again, it's $111 a month for 30 months. You know what? And I guess you can pick and choose if you don't want to participate one month, you don't have to. If you are on a monthly basis, if you want to pay in advance for the whole 30 months, then you get a lot of cool perks. So a lot of cool perks. So you get money off, you get discounts, you get a gift every month, all kinds of cool things. So um watching episode 1 the first week, so excited. I can also feel like there are some videos that I'm going to be like, I'm just not looking forward to this week. I'm just not. But hopefully it'll work itself out where um, I'm anxious to watch it. Go to bed. Happy birthday. I will talk to you. I'll message you tomorrow. Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. And I'm so proud of you, by the way. Um, I just adore you. I think you're awesome and happy birthday. It's a big deal. I love my birthdays. Lee's birthday's coming up. It's the 17th. That'll be fun. We're going to be in, I believe, Pennsylvania. We're going to be in Pennsylvania this weekend. Coming up, Pennsylvania. Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania is where we're going. Fun. Um, yeah, but so if anybody has any questions about anything, but um, y'all can tell how super excited I am about this program. And I would much rather talk about that than that documentary because that documentary has my feathers ruffled. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. I have no idea. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I know it's 4.5 hours from here, and we're in Cincinnati. So maybe is it in Beaver County? It would probably have to be in Beaver County if it was that close. Because Beaver County we go right into, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's called Slippery Rock. Um, yeah, yeah, Slippery Rock. Um, so, um, other than that, like I'm busy. I'm very busy, right in the middle of, putting up ghosts and goblins around here. And I got the cutest little I'm going to take a picture and show you the cutest little mantle going, but none of the lights are on. So, nah, I can't show you. None of the lights are on. You can't even see it. It's dark. It's black. Um, other than that, um, I am still doing okay. Ash, I have a question about something red, but I don't want to interrupt the energy. Energy's perfect. Ask me the question. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Just throwing ghosts and goblins everywhere around here. Then I'll take them down, put up turkeys and pilgrims. And then those will come down and I'll put up snowmen and Santa, you know. Um, interesting thing about Santa Claus is around here is we don't lie to our grandkids. And so it's hard, right? But one set of our kids don't lie to him either. So some of our grandkids know the truth because what's the point in lying, right? Um, and they know not to say anything to the other grandkids, but the other grandkids are getting older, so they probably it was just a mess around here for a long time. I just don't believe in lying to our kids. I just don't. And I feel like if I buy something, I should get the damn credit for it, not some fat man in a red suit that's made up to get and put his return address on it. No, I don't think so. There's that. Yeah, that's how I feel, right? Does anybody else feel like that? Am I do you think it takes the magic out of the holiday or whatever it is? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's answer Asher's question. Let's do that. I read that sometimes our twins believe their karmics are their twin and their actual twin is unrecognizable. Have you seen this? Did this happen to Lee? I read that sometimes our twins believe their karmics are their twin. And actually, I think I think we use the words twin flame way too loosely. I wish that we could just abolish it. I honestly feel like if we could get rid of, especially after seeing this documentary, I could not say those words ever again. However, let's go ahead and set my mind to reword this. I read that sometimes our twins believe that their karmics are the ones they're connected to, and the actual one we're connected to is unrecognizable. Have you seen this? Did this happen to Lee? I don't know if it happened to Lee. Um, but I do know it happens a lot. So what happens is we have people who believe that these people come into play. Oh, you're my twin. Oh, we know people have had 8 or 9, and what they're not realizing is, even I've had soulmates, right? One particular that if I would have known about the if I would have known about the twin flame term, he would have been it. He would have been it. That would have been it. He would have been it, right? Because that kind of connection was there. That spiritual, passionate connection was there. And he was one, he was one that it was hard to get over. He was hard to move on from. But I know now that I'm not calling it a karmic, or I call them soulmates. So I needed to be in that position. I needed to be with that person. It taught me a whole lot. I do know this. Um, I'm saying that the actual one they're connected to is unrecognizable. I'm gonna put it. Oh, I don't want to sound like Lee. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know, but I hope you understand this. Um, the person that they are connected to on a spiritual level that cannot be separated from, and I'm not talking physically, um, that person is unrecognizable if you're hung up on this person. If you're hung up over here and you're searching and looking and being obsessive, right? Not letting go, being obsessive, and you're swearing up and down that there's the one, that they're the twin flame, you're never going to find the one that you're actually connected to on that level, right? Because you're over here stuck on this level, right? You can't. So anybody else, anything else is going to be unrecognizable. I mean, the person you're connected to could walk up to you and hand you your mail, and you wouldn't give it a second glance because you're so hung up over what's going on Facebook, what's going on Instagram, who are they with now, what are they doing now. Karmic, soulmate. um if my karmic partner came to me using those terms, karmic partner, I don't think it would be good at all, because the karma that I deserve in the relationship department isn't good karma at all. Thank the thank spirit, thank the gods, thank the universe, thank the stars, thank everything that I have found the one I'm connected to on that level. And we we evolve together, right? We don't have to evolve separately. We evolve as one together. It's kind of different. Should I have went through an evolution of any kind with that other person, um, it probably would have broke us up, right? Because it was very, very human. And it was great, but it was very human, right? So talking about my rocks and my crystals, my cards and all that cool stuff was probably a no-go. Um, and I didn't much. I kind of put that aside. So I'm hoping I'm hoping that um, people understand that if you are hung up on a karmic or soulmate or somebody you feel, look, I look, I'm gonna throw this out there. There's a spiritual leader out there who's had five or six, right? This person's my twin flame. Oh, we didn't make it. This person's my twin flame. Oh, we didn't make it. This person's my twin flame. Oh, we didn't make it. Um, Thank goodness that they're understanding that that person was not their twin flame or the one that they're connected to on that level, and they were able to move on and find somebody else who they thought was the one. And I that's a positive thing. um but let's not jump the gun and feel because we want them to be the one that we're connected to, excuse me, that we want them to be. That's the issue. We want them to be. We want them to be. So we can't move on. We just stay stuck. It's it's interesting. It's interesting. 100% with you. I hope that helped, Ash. I hope it helped. Um, and I see it. I see it a lot. I see it a lot. I saw it an hour ago. I saw it an hour ago in a session with a person who has a twin flame over here who's not got his shit together and living with what they feel is a soulmate. And it's beautiful, it's loving, it's kind, it's incredible, it's amazing. And there's still a little bit of a vision over here. So we're working with that. We're working with that. It's interesting. But yeah, I do feel that the one you're connected to could be totally unrecognizable because your focus is someplace else. 100% with you on lying to the kids. I just avoid it if I can to let my daughter keep some magic, but I'm not going to lie to her about it. I let her guide what she wants to know. Yeah. Hi, Raven. Um, yeah, for sure. We got to be real careful and walk on some eggshells around here sometimes. But actually, the grandkids that do get to spend the holidays with us and be around are the ones whose parents don't lie to them, and they sort of fall into, that the Santa Clauses that Mamo has around here are just decoration. They're really cute, but that's a lie. It's a myth, and we're not going to lie to you. We're mommy, daddy, and Mamo and Papa's doing this for you, right? I mean, and the Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy. Let's. Ugh, why? My mom is an advocate on the lies. She just it just takes it's just so magical, and people are doing the coolest things and with their cameras and putting Santa Claus in their living rooms and then making them go away, and then the kids are believing you. Look, when I found out, I think I was 6 or 7. When I found out there was no Santa Claus, I was mad at my mom. I was mad, pissed. If you lie to me about this, you'll lie to me about anything because you kept that lie going and you had details about that lie. Right now they have the NORAD thing. Now they have the NORAD thing where you can track Santa, and we watch it sometimes and it's cute, but the kids are like, yeah, it's not real, but it's kind of fun. It is what it is. And I mean, it's just, I don't know that so many people have so many different opinions. It's hard to, but for those of you who haven't haven't understood why I'm so excited about this program, I think it's because I get to go back. Like Lee and I get to go back. We just had an anniversary. Had an anniversary on the 3rd of October, and we didn't have any plans. I think it was on a Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember. It's just a few days ago. It was on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, and it was a work day. Could have even been a Thursday. I don't know. It was a work day, and we had a few people on the schedule, and I was like, yeah, we'll just stay at home. And Lee was like, no, I'm going to let everybody know it's our anniversary. We're not going to be home. I said, okay, fine, let's go. Where are we going? He said, I got someplace to go. Well, I got someplace to take you. And I'm like, okay, usually we go out to this deck that he proposed on multiple times. And I said, no, but I finally said yes out there. Right. And we go out, we just took the grandkids out there a while back. It's just a special place. It's in a state park, and it's nice. It's over some water. It's beautiful. And we usually go out there, carve our names in the wood, because every time we do, it gets weathered and things, and can't find it again. So we usually go out there and carve our names into the wood, and just reminisce, right? And this year was different. This year, um, here in Cincinnati, we have what we call the East Side and the West Side. The West Side, I've lived in the West Side. I lived on the West Side when I was married to Ron. Um, I had a business over there. It's not a bad place, but it's up on a hill. You have to climb a hill to get up there, and once you're up there, it's a whole city. The West Side. It's a literal whole city. There's everything you can. There's no reason to come down the hill. None. There's doctors up there. There's hospitals up there. Is there a hospital up there? I have to think about that. I have to think about that. I'm not sure, but I mean, there's restaurants and there's grocery stores and there's department stores and there's the whole deal. Anything you need's up there. If there's a Walmart, you can find anything, right? There's a Walmart. So, um, we were traveling. I'm like, are we going to the West Side? Why would we go to the West Side? It's where I met Lee. He's like, we're going to go to the place where we first met. And I was like, oh. So we literally met in a parking lot at this pizzeria, a local pizzeria here. And we just took some pictures in the parking lot, and then we went in and had a little lunch. And it was awesome. It was great. It was so fun. And I believe it was the reminiscing and the going back to there that really had my mind going. And then spirit was just really pushing. And then I had the dream about the program. And I told Lee, I said, we're going to watch our videos with people live. That's what we're going to do. And he said, what? And I said, we're going to watch our journey live with people who want to watch it with us and learn. And we're just going to play the videos and stop and start and rewind. And what did I just say? I'm going to say, I can hear it now. What did you say? And we're going to stop, and we're going to stop the video, and we're going to talk about any questions that anybody might have. We're going to talk about how our beliefs have changed since then. We're going to feel the emotions that we were feeling then, why we were in that position, all those interesting things that we're going to be experiencing watching these videos. It's called a watch party. Lee calls it a tell-all because we're really going to tell you a lot of things that aren't in the videos. There's a lot of details in the videos we left out because there wasn't a whole lot of time. So we're going to go through those videos, and we're going to tell you about the things that we didn't say in the video. We're going to be sharing our emotions. There's going to be tears. There's going to be laughter. I'm going to look at Lee like, he's going to look at me like, oh, God, I remember that. It was so horrible. But we're going to heal, and we're going to learn, and we're going to teach, and it's going to be amazing. So we're going back. We're going back to the very first blue orb, and we are going to watch our journey with you. And the interesting thing is, for those who have the VIP memberships, we're going to let them pick a video a month that's not in our journey, one of our regular videos. And we're going to give them a private showing of that video. We're going to do that live and we're going to talk to them about that video. So we're going to focus on our journey, but then we're going to pull in some of our other videos, which is going to be super freaking cool. Um, Here's Sarah. How much or how do I address the belief that only this connection could ultimately be fulfilling? He's not around, but neither are other options. I feel like I've let him go, but I'm not interested in anyone else. And that's fine, Sarah. Right now, that's a good place to be. Right now, if you are truly in the let go stage, right? We hear it a lot, but it's not true. Um, I can get somebody all the way up to, yeah, I'm sick of this. I don't want to be in this cycle anymore. I can't. I've been doing this cycle for 20 years. I can't do it anymore. And I can get them right up to the point of letting go and taking care of themselves and opening up the doors for spirit to send them somebody who will serve them, and not that way, but serve their soul. And I can get them right up to the door to open it, but they think they're closing it, and it's hard. It's hard. And then there's ghosting. Then I don't hear from them because what I'm saying is real and it's right and it's true and they know it. So, but they're not ready. And that's okay. That's okay if you're not ready. But if you're ready, Sarah, and I believe you are, um, you don't have to go searching. You don't have to be on dating apps. You don't have to do any of that. You can just figure out who Sarah is. What's Sarah like? What's Sarah want to do? What's Sarah feel like doing right now? What's Sarah want for dinner? What's Sarah want to do? Um, so many of those things that Sarah can do. What's going to end up happening is once Sarah's doing Sarah and Sarah's having a good time and she's out having just the time of her life, Spirit will send you somebody. And then you'll be like, well, I wasn't looking for anyone else, but there he is. Right? That, 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 this, this connection, they say that there's no other options. This connection is the fulfillment. It is. But no, I mean, it's a blessing and it's great. I'm not gonna lie and tell you that it's awesome to wake up with my twin every morning. It is. It's great. I don't want to call him my twin, the one I'm connected to, right? I'm connected to Lee. There are other connections out there, Sarah. Other connections, different connections, right? Just because the connection you have with that person is a little, could be toxic, could be not, whole plethora of things, right? Just because it didn't work out doesn't mean that's the tell all be all. It just doesn't. It doesn't mean that that's it. It just doesn't. Just like I was saying earlier, that some people feel like they're closing the door, but what they're really do is opening it. Some people just really have a hard time with that door, right? Open the door and just go. Just go do you. But I'm warning you. I'm warning you. You're going to run into somebody, and it could be a year from now, it could be 6 months from now, it could be 2 years from now. Depends on how you're doing, right? It's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. It will. Because you're open to connection, because you've already experienced connection. So you're open to it. And that's the key. That's the key. That's the key. Anybody else? I'm going to go here in a few minutes because I have a mess in my house. A mess. I'm converting it, and it's a hot mess. So we are going to we are going to do a little straightening up. And then I'm hoping that we can just relax for a little bit. I'll resume tomorrow. I don't have to get it all done tonight. I can resume tomorrow and get it together. You're welcome, Sarah. I hope that helped. I really hope that helped. Um, but hey, if you're interested in watching our journey with us, y'all, we're going to be starting from episode 1. It's $111 a month for 30 months if you want to go monthly. $111 will put you right in the first class. Episode 1 of our journey, here we come, right? $111 a month, right? However, if you want to pay it in full for the full 30 months, and I'm not saying weeks, I'm saying months, then you get a free session, a whole session with Lee and I every month. That's 30 sessions with me and Lee. And you get really cool gifts in the mail every month. That's 30 months of gifts. That'll be fun. You get discounts and things off of our program. You're going to be able to pick a video of ours that we're going to watch live too, and we're going to walk you through it, why we said what we said, how we feel now, that type of thing, right? So that'll be fun. So if you're interested in that, you can go to our website, relationshipreinvented.com, and sign up, or you can email us at relationshipreinvent@gmail.com. And if you use the words ask Sherry in the subject line, ask Sherry in the subject line, then that contest that Lee and I were talking about in our last live, there's going to be a contest. And I'm not sure if it's for VIP or if it's for the monthly. I'll have to ask Lee. I don't know. But if you use the code in the subject line, ask Sherry, and you purchase from this video, then you'll get in that contest where you could win a free root camp with Lee and I both. So that's pretty cool. Hi, how? That's pretty cool. I think that's cool. That's a whole root camp with Lee and Sherry. You can win. So we're going to be starting it on the 3rd Saturday of this month. And it wasn't the first Saturday was last Saturday, because the first weekend of the month, the first was on a Sunday, I think. So come and watch our journey with us. Watch our journey from episode 1 all the way to current time. Watch our journey with us. Cry with us, laugh with us, be with us, support us, and love us through it, because we're going to be going through it with you. And I'm excited about it. And there may even be some times that we stop the video and me and Lee need to communicate and figure out what that was and why we did it. Right. So there's that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming every week. I keep telling Lee, I'm like, I'll wait till the numbers go down, then I won't do Ask Sherry anymore. But you guys always show up when I'm doing my lives. You guys always show up, so it's kind of cool. I love it, and thank you for showing up. And yeah, I love it, and I get excited about Monday nights. I'm like, oh, let's go live tonight. That'll be fun. And I think since we watched that documentary, I just want to stay live. I want to stay live all the time, because it was so much. Eric, hello Sherry. My twin drive me nuts when it's the rough time and pirates me, but still blocks me. What the fuck is this? I'm lost. I don't even know what to do. I have to ask you to help me, or do I have to ask you to help me? What do I have to do? Eric, I'm going to tell you what you have to do. Send us a message, or actually go on our website, relationshipreinvented.com. Sign up for a 30-minute with Lee and me. Sign up for a 30-minute session, and let's stop this behavior. Let's kill this cycle, because I get it. It's brutal. Yeah, just do a free 30-minute with us. I promise we can help. It's a big deal. Um, Thank you, Hal, for sure. Um, it's a free 30-minute. It's free 30 minutes, Eric. We'll talk to you for 30 minutes, and we'll get you figured out, because it's me and Lee will talk to you just like this. Just me and you and him, me and Lee and you. That's it. And we'll help you. I promise we'll help you. It's super helpful. Thanks, Hal. You're saying it first. I love you. Eric, I promise you that we can help guide you in the right direction. We completely understand where you're coming from. Um, I completely understand where you're coming from. Um, yeah, Eric, I promise you won't regret it. I mean, it's free. Can't It's free. So it's for 30 minutes, and you can go to relationshipreinvented.com and book it. And there's a space where you can book free 30-minute. Please schedule. Please, I'm going to be looking for you, Eric. Hi, Teresa. I'm going to be looking for you, Eric. Um, I'm going to be looking for your name. So relationshipreinvent@gmail.com. I'm going to be looking for your name, Eric. So you might as well email or go on and schedule it. Go on, schedule free 30-minute. Can't go wrong. I'm watching for your name. Um, oh, so there's that. There's the catch up. We've watched the documentary. We're sick to our stomachs. It's very rough. We are decorating the house with ghosts and goblins. We are going to Pennsylvania this weekend. We are still doing root camps. I'm still doing one-on-one medium readings and card readings. You get both in a $111 session. Um, so I'm still doing those. If you want to book those, I think I have a couple times left this month. I can get you in for sure. Um, and what else? Look, the decorating's a hot mess. How I'm telling you, it's a hot mess. Like I've got like 5 more totes to go through. I buy a lot of fall stuff, or I used to. I've avoided it with like the plague this year, because like there's a lot of fall and Halloween stuff, and I get it. You know, we have grandkids. We had kids, and now we have grandkids, and we tend to. I've made a lot of really cool projects this year. I've made a lot of really cool projects. So, um, I had I made, I have to show you because I'm super proud of it. But I had Lee and I I had Lee on our anniversary go to like $5 trees because I was looking for pool noodles. Um oh, I made these cute little cages. I'm into cages for some reason. I'm in these cute little cages that I made. That's just sitting on the table over there. It's just a bunch of skulls and a light. I don't know what my deal is with skulls. But anyway, I made this thing with I'll show you with pool with pool noodles, and I made this guy. I'm just being creative. I'm just being creative. Parent Dollar Tree carries pool noodles throughout the year, and this is what it looked like when it started. Just some pool noodles on a tray, right? And I cut the pool noodles, and then there's like a little tea light there. I had to mark it and put it. I made videos because I'm a TikToker, and then it looked like that. I had to glue them, and then we had to put some hot glue on it to make it look like they're dripping, and then we spray painted them. It was a mess, but it looks like it's so cute. It looks like this. Well, it doesn't now because I've put, yeah, it looks like this. And then lit up, it lights up and it looks like this. Super cute. It's super cute. And then I made this dude. He's on the front porch. I made him with he's got under him some skeletons in a cage. But I made him with a tomato. I made him with a tomato cage. I did, and it started. It looked like that tomato cage with a head on it and a basket. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. Um, so I made a bunch of Halloween things this year. It's kind of cool. Um, no, I won't let the grandbabies hear while I'm doing it because they're already going to tear it up when they get here. So I'm at least going to have it up for a day or two until they come back here. I call them squatters because they come here and they live for free and they eat for free and then they go home. I don't get it. I love them to death though. I think they're going to be scared of a couple things I got out here, but it's fine. Heck yeah, I'm going to enjoy it first. Very, very much so. How do you feel about tarot readers and twin flames? I get my energy read by two persons, different styles of reading, but one is positive and uplifting, the other is negative and makes me panic. You know, I have I'm a very spiritual person. I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form. Like I have my decks that I use. I use energy decks because spirit seems to talk through me that way is with the spirit decks. I if I have any questions about tarot or if we were running a card reading in any way, I trust Allie's tarot. I know Allie and I know that she's the best and I know that she knows what she's talking about and I know that spirit talks through her for a fact. I know for sure. So I trust her. So I don't trust hardly anybody else with that. Um, I twin flames and tarot. I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about it, but um, I know that if you focus on a certain subject, or if you're connected with Allie in any shape or in a way, shape, or form, you don't even have to let her know that you are focusing on something. You focus on something, spirit will answer. And that's how I feel about tarot cards. The questions that you would ask a tarot reader with cards about the twin flame could probably be answered yourself, right? Yeah, Allie's Tarot is her name. Her name's Allie's Tarot. She's on YouTube. Um, she's a cute little dark-haired girl. You really can't miss her. She's freaking awesome. And she's absolutely amazing. If you just give her a try, and if you don't like it, you don't like it, but just give her a try. But I wouldn't trust anybody else with it. But then again, I'm sure there are other good readers out there. I just don't know. I'm a medium. I'm not a psychic per se. I guess I'm just a medium. I can connect with the other side, and I have been for years. But mixing the whole twin flames. How about connection? Let's get rid of twin flames. I just want to get rid of it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome. And I just feel like you got to be careful who you trust. Make sure you know the person. Make sure you know that they're connected to spirit and they're not just bullshitting. And make sure you know that spirit works through them, right? Oh, she doesn't do personal readings? I don't know. I don't know. I thought she did. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. I do any energy oracle readings because I know that that's how spirit connects through me through my energy oracle cards for sure. Um, move through the fear in your head and focus on your heart connection. Pretty sure that's great advice. That's awesome. I got to go because I know that Lee is done and we have to have dinner yet still. Um, yes, the one that is positive. I trust her and will send her emails back and forth. The one, then just lose the other one. I would just lose the other one. If it's not serving you, lose it. Yeah. I love you guys. I am going to have a relaxing evening. I'm going to put all this stuff to rest. I am every time I ask a reader anything, I never ask about my other anymore. They always bring it up, the connection I have. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks. Thanks, Andrea. That's awesome. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all to death. And we'll talk next week. If you're interested in watching those videos with us, our journey, go on our website. It's all there. All the information's there on our website, relationshipreinvented.com. Sign up there. We're only going to take, we're not going to take very many. So once it's full, it's full. Love you guys. Thank you so much.